What's up, guys? Triple Crown 24 back at you with another TTM recap video. This is from when I was out of town and kind of catching up a little bit. So I got two successes on Friday, both from current MLB players. I also got one RTS on Saturday and nothing on Monday. And there's a few issues with the RTS. I think that might actually be an understatement. Um, so I'm going to show that to you. It kind of goes along with some of the stuff I talked about in my gasoline episode with the Jake Arrieta return, as well as my Epic Week Continues video with the Brooks Robinson return, and just some kind of mail issues that have been going on. So I just kind of want to get some thoughts on that. But before we do anything, I'd like to encourage you guys to check out the channel and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you're new here, welcome aboard. If you're returning, welcome back. First one is coming in from Louisville, Kentucky. It's a 2-2 success, 39 days. Jackson Stevens. He's currently with the Louisville Bats. So the story on this one is the day that I sent out this request, he was called up to the major leagues. I have that happen more often than you would think. But he actually got sent back down recently, and he did sign when he got sent back to Louisville. So 2-2. This first one's on the 18 Bowman. And the second one on the 18 Tops. I've decided that I want to try to put together the 18 Top set. It'll probably cost a lot of money and take a lot of time to do so. This is only the 9th card I have, and it's a 700 card set. But we'll chip away at it. I've sent out a lot of requests, and as you can see, my pending TTM stack of ones I want to send out has gotten significantly larger. It seems to get a little bigger every episode, but hopefully get some progress on some of those. The other one came in from Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg. This one took 17 days. 1-1 success on the 17 Tops. Blake Snell, the ace of the Tampa Bay Rays rotation. One of the brightest spots in their pitching staff. Signed 1-1 in this nice blue Sharpie. I like the 17 Tops design, but I love the 18 design. If you watch my Who Signs video, you'll know that there were several that I referred to as I should have waited a little bit more for the 18 Tops to send out. This is one of them. So I'll probably try him again to get him on the 18 one for the set, but that won't be until spring training. I don't want to bombard a guy with mail. I only send to guys once per season, unless it's Pat Neshek. That's the only exception I have. So I appreciate that from Blake. And then, like I said, no successes from Saturday or Monday, and that's really weird because I think I've had successes like 7 Mondays in a row now. And I want to just show some stuff that's been going on here. So if you watched the gasoline episode, you already saw this one. This is my Jake Arrieta return, and I've kept this because I'm going into the post office to talk about it tomorrow. So you can see there is brown stuff all over it. I know it's gas just because by the smell of it. So I've kind of put this in a bag and kept it in a safe spot so that it doesn't get anywhere that it shouldn't. It still smells, and I got this back on June 1st, and today's June 18th, so it's been almost 3 weeks, and it still smells not good. I don't have this one with me right now. It's in the bag that I have. It is the Brooks Robinson that came in on June 14th, I want to say. It was out for 10 days. From Baltimore, and honestly, I could make the drive to Baltimore in 1 day from where I live, maybe 2. It's kind of a fringe, but definitely, unless I'm sending to Alaska or Hawaii, 10 days is not really a acceptable amount of time, I would say. There's also an issue with a few that I sent to Pat Neshek. So on sportscollectors.net, Pat Neshek had a set little checklist. So I sent him a few cards for a set just for thanking him for helping me out with my collection needs over the years. And I also sent him cards of his own to have signed. Those envelopes also contain cash for another purpose as well. And those never got to him. And I find it very odd that the ones with cash in them never got to him. Just kind of a little strange thing. Those were sent in late April, and he's gone through several cycles of mail and has said that he's done everything. So that's not good, and I'm really disappointed because that was stuff that I sent him for his collection out of my own, and it never got to him. And then this is the return to sender I got on Saturday. I'm gonna try to be as jovial about this as I can. That might not be the best word, but as happy about this as I can be. So RTS, it happens. Not too bummed about that. I saw that this guy, Mr. Dusty Baker, had changed addresses, and this one was invalid. I found that out about a week after I sent this on April 2nd, so keep that in mind. So that went out on April 2nd. And then everyone else pretty much got theirs RTS the next week. So I'm just going to point out some of the issues with this. First of all, this thing is scuffed. I don't think I have to really say that. You guys can pretty much see it. It almost looks like someone let their kid take a black crayon and just draw all over the bottom of it. I don't know if it was caught in a machine or what, but just really, really weird. And then it's got this weird like circle scuff up at the top too. Don't really know there. There's one more issue on the front. We'll get to that in a second. Here's the back. It didn't come with the post notes in the mailbox. That's just to cover up my return address. So here's some issues with the back. This is exactly how it came in the mail. So you can see there's some scuff marks on the back as well. There's this like little, I don't know what they use these things for. I see them a couple of times, but I know USPS is not supposed to apply any like tape, but this is almost like some kind of adhesive to hold this together. And if I'm not going to bend it too much because I don't want to tamper with this because it is evidence. But if you peek through here, you can kind of look in there, and there's a big enough hole, and there's a good shot of it there on camera, where you can kind of see what's in the envelope. If that's not a big enough hole for you, don't worry, because there's also this one up here, where I'm going to be very careful not to tear this any more than it already is. As you can see, there's my letter of request, plain as day. If you really, if I angle this differently, I can't pick it up on camera. You can also see my self-addressed stamped envelope that I put usually on the back side over here. So came, peeled open like that. Very weird that it came peeled open just enough to see what was in there. There was no cash in this one. I will say this one did not require a donation. And then let me cover up my zip code there. Here's something else I want to show you. So this is right around the time that you would expect it to be RTS'd. April 10th or 12th is what that says. It's kind of old. It's been 2 months, almost 70 days as a matter of fact. So I got this in on June 16th. As you can see, it was returned to sender postmarked from my local facility on April 10th or 12th, and I got it back on June 16th, which means it took 70 days to go from my local facility, which is about 20-25 minutes away, to my house. Don't know about you guys, but I can make that drive several times in a day. I think 70 days might be a little excessive there. And this one, like many others, has rips in the envelope. I get many back in my mailbox where it's not really a surprise because some of them have already been ripped, so I can kind of peek in there and look at what it was. Don't even have to open it, really. I can just keep it sealed and know what it was. So I am going to be talking with my post office about this. It's kind of gotten out of hand, obviously with this last one too. I want to let you guys know that I just want to see what your feedback is on that. Have you guys ever had any issues like this? Because I think that this is kind of perplexing at this point, especially this Dusty Baker one. This thing could become a meme itself. It looks like. There's a lot of weird stuff that kind of went on with it. So let me know what you guys think down below. I know I just did a 9-minute video showing 2 cards, but I thought this was interesting, to say the least. And hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some more successes. I did not get any back on Monday, which is the day that I'm recording this, which is really weird because I always get them back on Monday. So I don't really know if I'm going to be getting many TTMs back this week, just because there appears to be some problems going on. And if that's the case, I'm going to provide some other content. There just won't be a video every day, most likely. So appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already and you liked what you saw today. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.